You know, a few years ago, I did a video on my seed storage system where I built those wooden boxes and then I put the vials inside in the holes and whatnot. And most people really loved it, and they actually wanted me to build some for them. And a couple people did build them and sent me some pictures, but most people said that it was just too complicated. It was too much work for them, and they didn't have the tools to build the boxes and stuff. And so I get it. But ever since that video, I've been trying to think of a great way for people to store their seeds. Now, a lot of people have sent me ideas, and they're all great ideas. It doesn't really matter how you store them. But I was trying to think of an inexpensive way that people could organize them really well. So I've always been thinking about that in the back of my mind. Well, yesterday I was at Harbor Freight, and I was just picking up something completely different, and I walked by one of the aisles. It's actually in the back, and I walked by and something just caught my eye, and there were just little plastic boxes for storing stuff. Usually I don't like them because they're the boxes that you open up and then they've got compartments in them. And those are a horrible way to store seeds because, number one, there's always little cracks and stuff where the seeds can go through and whatnot. And so I've never recommended using those. But I did, for some reason, it kind of caught my eye, and I saw this one here. At first, I thought it was one of those compartmentalized ones. But when I looked at it closer, it says 25-piece storage box system. So I started looking in here and I thought, you know what? This is pretty cool. So I got a couple of these. Let me show you what it is. Inside this box is 24 little boxes. So most people don't have more than 24 different kinds of seeds. I mean, the average gardener I don't think does, unless you're a heavy-duty gardener like me. But even if you had 100 different varieties, you could pick up 5 of these. They're only $4.99 each. So that's 25 bucks. For 25 bucks, you can store, 120 different kinds of seeds in their own little boxes, and you can just make your own little labels for the box. Now, I did put a whole bunch of seeds in here and shook them all around, and nothing fell out except one of them here. You'll notice that it's got a little curve to it right there. See that? And they didn't want to stay in there because it somehow got pushed in. But all the rest of these are nice and solid. They're nice and straight. So they didn't fall out of these. So you just have to be careful and look at the front of these and make sure. But maybe you can bend it back if one of them is. But either way, I mean, the little bigger seeds, there was no problem. In this little bent one too, it was no problem. But the really small seeds did kind of want to snake through that little bent one. But because they're not super duty hard plastic, it is a flimsy plastic. But in my opinion, great for seed storage as long as you get some that aren't bent. But all these seem to be in really good shape, except for just this one. But I'll just put, I could just put bigger seeds in this one. So if you have a Harbor Freight near you, just run down and get one of these, and they're great little seed storage boxes. If you don't, I'll put a link below to their website. You can go out to their website and buy them, from their main office, main store, and online, and you can have them shipped to you. So go out and grab yourself one of those, and you don't have to worry about building anything with wood and vials and everything else. You're good to go. Piece of cake. Hey, and don't forget to subscribe, and when you do, hit that little bell so that you'll know when I upload new videos, okay? Thanks a lot for watching, guys. We'll catch you later.